All right, folks. So I wanted to do a quick update on this trade idea I sent out. Was it a week ago? And just kind of discuss a couple of things that I see as a trader. Number one, um, have a trading plan and be able to monitor and manage your risk. Right. So I had a few people reach out to me and say, how do I trade options? Or I'm down big on my options, or I'm losing money on options. Like, what's going on? Da, 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 da. And it's like, okay, well, for one, like, have you been studying the market well enough that you understand how stocks move or the stock you're invested in moves, patterns, behaviors, dips, the overall market dipping. And if you have not been in the stock market long enough to understand how that works, why are you trading options? Because did you hear that it was an easy way to make money or what? Like, I would start with paper trading, to be real. Learn about trading, start doing some paper trades, practicing trades, winning those, getting profits from those, and then maybe elevate to like, okay, I'm gonna buy a couple shares of a company I like. But unless you really understand options and like the strategies and the risk behind it, I really wouldn't jump too heavy in those. I really wouldn't jump in them at all until you learn those things about the market. So the other thing is, what is your trading plan? Is this a short-term, trade for you? Is it a long-term trade for you? If it was short-term, you could have already taken profits 2 times, March 30th and April 5th. You could have taken profits then. I called this out at $115 or $116. That's like a $7 move. So, if it, I took profits short term, but I also have long term contracts. So, you know, I really would like to play PayPal out for the next several years, especially if they get on the crypto boat and they start, making contracts with these, crypto platforms and having their own stable coin and stuff like that. Of course. So, and allowing blockchain transactions on PayPal and stuff. Yeah. So, I see this being long term. Other thing is, you got to look at from a technical side of things. I study this company fundamentally as well. I'm looking at their financial statements and stuff, and where markets or where the money's moving. The other thing to look at from a technical standpoint is we're sitting right at the bottom of a monthly channel that has been respected for what 5-6+ years. Like, we're okay. Like, it's just retesting this channel again. Like, I think I said I would trade this between $110 and $119. Okay, that's my first position. But according to my trading plan, if like a worst case scenario, or one of the worst case scenarios, I think would be if it goes past this and all the way down to 95 here, where we have another strong support, I'll just average down. I'll add another couple positions down at 95 and lower my cost average. So, like, this should be okay. Like, we're talking about a stock that has an all-time high of $310, and I believe at this point it's a bigger company. So I'm like, why are we stressed out? I think this zone between $120, $110, or $119, whatever I call it, is a good zone to buy, based on these supports, based on, if you go back to the monthly, it's hitting a Bollinger Band on the monthly. Let me add a Bollinger Band real quick, show you. To take away some of this stuff. Okay, yeah, we're hitting the bottom of Bollinger Band. We should be pretty good. I mean, unless this must move lower, the fundamentals for me check out. I don't see it going much lower. We have major support here, especially at 95. But even still, right where we're at, this was a value area right here between, again, $120 and you could say $95, $100, right, 110, whatever. I mean, it's spent a lot of time around this value, and I think we're getting ready for a move. One, because analysts are looking at these fundamentals as well and saying, wow, this company has some pretty good numbers. And also, You know, we're entering this crypto world, and I'm pretty sure PayPal wants in on that. So, you know, especially with all these problems we're having with inflation and the dollar and all this stuff, you better believe like Square and PayPal and these fintech companies are looking at us like, yeah, we got to get in on this. Let's sign some contracts. Let's get this thing going. Like, so I think we're pretty good. You know, it just has high institutional ownership. Like, yes, the market dipped today, but that was because primarily it's these bits of news from the Federal Reserve. We're actually coming up on the daily on a 20 EMA, so it might bounce off of that. But you know, the Federal Reserve's talking about, oh, we're going to take a hawkish stance for the rest of the year, but we knew that inflation is out of control. We got to bring that back under control. So I would say hang tight, guys, be patient, and look at your trading plan, because it's so important. And risk management, like, you know, Joe and I would like to see you all make money and not lose money. Really, we want to help you not lose a lot of money, you know, so you have, you know, you can keep hold of the profits from your investments and from, you know, maybe whatever work you do. Like, I don't want to see you lose money. So you've got to manage your risk and have a solid trading plan. Like, I've got it so that I put a position in here, but if I have to average down at 95, I'm okay with that. Like, I'm not scared where the price is, because the whole market is going down today. You know, we got poor news from the Federal Reserve about, oh, we got to monitor this inflation more, you know. And was it Chairman Brainerd or whatever? He was saying some stuff that, you know, made the market dip a little bit. So let's just be a little patient. I think we're still good to go. And then, you know, in April, I know for sure in April, I think PayPal has done historically well, and in June as well. So, you know, there's a lot of upside to this play. Yeah, we had a bad day. We got down a little bit and continued to go down, but I think we're going to be all right. And it looks like it's hitting a support here as well, right where we're at, around 110. So be patient, monitor your positions, of course, and think to yourself, if I'm losing too much money, you should already be thinking about getting out of the market. It should not stress you out so much to the point where you're like, oh my goodness, what do I do? Yeah, you know, I'm down on my contract's down 60%. Da, 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 da. Well, for one, you probably got way too short of expiration date. Granted, where the market's at and the market conditions. And then two, it's like, you're probably using too much money or putting too much money on the line that you can't afford to lose. So you've got to be real with yourself about your trading plan, your risk management, and think, what is a risk-averse way I can invest and be comfortable in my investment position, so I'm not freaking out, you know, so that I'm learning and I'm enjoying this process of, learning how to invest in these markets. And it's I wouldn't say comfortable, but it's not so stressful. You know, it's something, you know, I'm enjoying the learning, the growth, and when this, you know, ship is ready to sail, like, you're good. So, yeah, just, you know, take a couple deep breaths, be patient. I do think this thing is going to bounce right back up. Yeah, just keep in mind your trading plan and your risk management plan. Those are really important in trading and investing. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the videos to come.